Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to try and keep this video short, but there's a lot of things to show you, so please hang with me. This is about CB radios, and I've seen a lot of people install them, so I want to make my own installation videos on how I've set up a couple of them. This is the Cobra 19 Ultra 3, pretty common. You can buy them at Walmart. They're like 38 bucks. A lot of people buy the $15 antenna, and that's what I've hooked up because this is my grandpa's car, and he just wants to talk to me. He don't care about range. But this is the Cobra 19 Ultra 3. I hooked it to the cigarette lighter like a lot of people do. This is your basic setup. Mine goes to my battery, but I'll show you that in a minute. But his wires just come out here, and they run up, and his little plug-in's right there. And it works great for him. People say this drains your battery. If it does, you need a new battery. But the cord, the coax runs back behind my seat, and I'll show you where it comes out at. And then it just runs up under the radio, but you can't really see it. I'm sorry about that. It's a windy day here, so when I step outside, I apologize for any wind complications. But comes on, we're usually on channel 20 when he talks to me. Has a channel 9 and 19 feature, normal button. CB, PA, but he don't have a PA. I do, but he don't. Squelch, volume, and channel changer. Basic radio, 4-pin mic. CA73 mic. My new radio came with the exact same mic from Cobra. That's the mount for my new radio, but since I had one in there, since this was my old one, I just give this one to him so he could have one. But I'm going to show you the antenna, and I apologize for any wind. But this is the passenger seat I was sitting in, and the cord comes up here, and I ran it up under the weather stripping to where it comes out right here, and that's the microphone. The antenna. Basic $15 antenna. It's got the spring on it, shaft, power booster, and whip. Magnet mount, so it's base loaded. Not the best, but it can get to my truck in town and things like that, so he likes it. Now I'm going to show you my setup. This one's a little bit fancier because I took time on mine. I wanted mine to be right. I wanted to get out there. I wanted to get into the CB world. So first I'll show you the radio. It's my little truck key. You gotta turn it. But turn the radio down here just a second. This is the Cobra 29 LTD Classic. I love this radio. This is the radio I was after the whole time I was trying to peak and tune that other one. I wasn't getting the performance out of the other one that I wanted, but this one is what I needed. This one was $100 at a truck stop, TA exit. I really just got fed up with fixing that other one, but my problem is you get what you pay for. And especially with that antenna, I did not like. So this one, I have a 3-foot Road Pro outside. I'll show you more on all that hookup in a minute. You can see the wind. Well, let's go over some of the features of this, and this one has a lot more features. It was a lot fancier to me. Took me a little bit to figure out, but SWR cal knob, that's your calibration for your SWR meter, which is here. And this is your switch for your SWR meter. Delta tune, you turn it this way, you tune out the weak signals. Tune it this way, you tune out the strong signals. But I like to keep it there in the middle, trying to get a general area. RF gain is your volume for your reception. Dynamic is your volume for your microphone. That's what Cobra calls it, is dynamic. Volume and squelch. Volume's also your power. So cut it off, cut it back on. Squelch, if I turn it down a little bit, probably won't get a whole lot out here at my house. There's a lot of buildings and things, but bright and dim feature just cuts it down a little bit. Channel normal and channel 9. Mine does not go to 19. Like if this was my channel, like we're usually on 20, it just goes to 9. But I keep mine on 19 if he's not in his car, because I like to hear everybody else. Bright and dim. CB and PA function if I turn the squelch up, so nobody don't get any reception or nothing. But if I turn the PA on, I got my dynamic all the way up, so it's going to beep. But it works real well. When I have the doors closed, the sound has nowhere to go. So, you can turn it down. Check 1 2, check 1 2. And you don't get any squeaking, but I turned my dynamic up. so I can get out there and people can hear me. It's got the noise blank, automatic noise limiter switches. This is what eliminates engine noise, and that was another thing I hated with that old radio. I tried every ground there was on this truck, and I kept getting engine noise. This is the feature I needed. Got rid of it all. So go back to PA, turn my squelch down just enough. Calibration. Goes up there to the calibration mark, and while keying the microphone, you want to go to the SWR, but I'm trying to do things with one hand here. I mean, I know it's a little bit strong SWR, and I'm still working on that. I might do a different video once I get all that peaked and tuned. CA73 microphone, just like the old one. Like I said, this was the mic mount I already had in here. That's my off-road lights. But you can see power line and coax come in right there, and they run up under this, and then they go up my steering column. And now I'm going to show you the outside. So once again, I apologize for any wind. Okie dokie. Pop the hood. PA speaker is the black and white wire. It runs up under here, and that's my PA speaker. Coax runs there, and power line and ground. Had to do a lot of connecting because these wires are shorter than the old radio. This is a 2010 F-150 XL single cab long bed truck. But I have this little spring, little 2-inch spring, trying to take some of the vibration off of my mic, off my antenna, because of I had a 4-foot antenna and it ended up breaking because somebody slapped it or whatever. This will take off the shock of it. This is a window mount antenna, so I had to put a piece of metal coming up out of my frame. Coax runs under there with the power. And it's just a 3-foot Road Pro. I'll show you more once we pop it up here. Apologize for this wind, guys. Okay. Now, you can see here, if I can block out some of this wind, that's where the piece of metal comes in. It just comes out right there. Coax runs up under there. Power line and ground run down this way. My ground wire is bolted to the frame right here. Power line runs up under here, under this thing, and it runs into this fuse box. But I didn't hook it to a fuse. I have it going to the main battery terminal. I just unscrewed it, put a little couple connectors on there. But I mean, this is my basic setup, and it gives me the performance I actually wanted when I started into the CB world. So I can't be more pleased with it. I tried to keep this video short. I know there's a lot to show y'all in this. You might have to rewind some of it. But we can do a little quick sound check, and if I get anybody, lucky us. Probably won't get anybody. Yeah, I'm not really getting much of anybody. But questions, comments, leave them below. If you have any suggestions, just leave them in a friendly manner, and I'll see if I can fool with anything. But this is my CB radio setup in my truck, and I showed you the one I put in my grandpa's car. Just let me know what y'all think. Appreciate it.